Hello, boys. This is Gold Sniper here, and let's just jump into our analysis of XAUUSD for 3rd October 2023. Now, before I jump into the analysis, I want to share with you something very important. Okay, and that is if you know that the dollar index and the gold are generally correlated inversely meaning when the dollar index goes up gold comes down and vice versa. All right, but it's not a perfect correlation. It's not like it will work in every single scenario. Okay, it works most of the time, but sometimes it doesn't work. Okay, and I want to demonstrate this to you. All right, so this is the chart of gold. The previous, the low which we had made earlier was from like 1988 to 1885. Okay, I want you to observe one thing. Okay, now on the day when gold made the low of like 1884.37, that time if you will observe the date, okay, on DXY, I have simultaneously opened DXY over here. So DXY, see the date over here. The date here is 21st August. Yeah, 21st August 2023. At the same time, if I take the 21st August 2023 candle of DXY, it was somewhere around, it had given a closing of 103.31. Okay, and that's when the low on gold was formed. At the same time, if you will take the high of gold, okay, the high of gold was formed at on uh, this was 1st September 2023, and the high was 1952. At the same time, if you will see the chart of DXY, the high that was formed was 104.23. Okay, so from 103.26 to 104.23, DXY actually went up during this phase. But if you will observe, gold also went up. Okay, so that means they are not perfectly correlated. Okay, it can sometimes happen that the DXY and gold can go on its way. Okay, and this was the first time when I observed that DXY going uh, DXY going its own way. It was going up, but gold didn't care, and it kept on going. Now, how is this connected to current scenario? You will understand. Okay, gold, if you will see, this is the daily chart of gold. If you will see last 5 days, this is daily candle. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 days. Okay, from 1925 to like we made a low of like 1827. For 6 days continuously we have been falling. And if you will see the 6 days, what DXY, the closing on the DXY on the first day was 106 level. Okay, and right now we are almost standing at 107. So if you will see, as gold rallied, I mean gold fell, DXY also rallied so far. Okay, but if you will observe on the smaller time frame, again there is a similar sort of shift which I have observed both on the chart of DXY as well as on the chart of gold. If you will observe on the 5-minute chart, you see today morning, I will just take out today morning's 5-minute chart. Okay, so today actually in the morning, one second. Yeah, today in the morning, if you'll see the price of DXY, when DXY was at like 100, and yeah, over here you can see when DXY was at 106.32, gold price was standing at 100 and roughly around 1940. Okay, it went up till like 1942, and you see the reason why gold went up was because DXY came down, but again it took support at 106. And when it started rallying, you can clearly see the impact it had on gold simultaneously. See, as the DXY rallied, you can see on the other side the chart of gold how gold fell. Okay, and when DXY reached till here, when DXY reached 106.60, there was something which changed. Okay, that time gold had made a low of like 18 somewhere around like 1827. But after 106.60, DXY rallied till like 106.93. But gold is not forming lower low. Okay, DXY went up so much, but gold is not forming. It is still resisting it. Okay, it's not going below that. So that makes me suspicious that there is a possibility gold can give a reversal from here and for some time ignore DXY as well. And that based on that only I had given today in my Telegram channel my buy trade. but unfortunately SL hit. When I thought, okay, maybe not, it might go down further, when I hit place the sell trade, that too also hit SL. Okay, so these things happen. But I'm just sharing you my observation that in the coming days, gold is definitely resisting downward pressure from DXY, in spite of DXY being so high. So there is a possibility, gold can, this could be the bottom, and gold can again reverse from here, since last 6 days we have been falling. So any sort of positive news can trigger a rally, and gold can move upwards as well. Okay, so we can see right now that DXY is getting out of sync with gold. All right, now let's get to the chart of gold. So yesterday, if you will see the chart of gold, yesterday itself I had told you that the target, first this target of 1835 will come, and definitely we reached the target of 1835. We did try to go about it, but we couldn't go. Okay, now if you will observe the chart of gold, yes, it looks, it has broken this support of 1835, and now it's coming down. Target should be 1820, but you see there is a lack of selling pressure. Okay, in spite of DXY being such a high level also, it is looks like it is, it's gonna change its trend and start moving upwards as well. That's my this is the 5 minute chart of gold, and in spite of DXY being such a high level, gold is not falling too much as well. Okay, so two ways to go about it. Now on a chart basis, if you will see, if gold has to go up, it has to close and trade above 1835. If that happens, gold can again go up, and you see, we can see a target, big side, big targets are possible, because like I said, last 6 days we have been falling, we are oversold, and there is a possibility gold can go up as well. All right, and there is also one more interesting thing. It's a sort of like a head and shoulder pattern forming, but this pattern will really work well if price is able to trade above 1835. Then we can go for a buy trade, and we can have some big targets, like easily, we can again aim for 1860 as well on the upside. So tomorrow we'll see, for trade we will do two things. If gold is able to close and trade above 1835, definitely we can go for a buy trade for like a target of like 1860 is bit too far away, it's not going to come immediately, it will require American session also, and we also have to see what major news is also coming out tomorrow. But definitely we can see some up moves in the gold as well. Okay, I think the sell off has come down, it's oversold. All right, but at the same time, let's say if it is not able to trade above 1835, it is continuously closing below 18, below 1835 and trading below it, then we can again attempt a sell for target of like 1820. All right, but I think now the upside is coming to a halt slowly slowly. All right, so that's my analysis of gold. Now let's just jump to DXY chart as well. Now if you will see on the DXY, definitely it is trying to break out above this level of 107. This is a big major chunk of resistance. If we break out above this, like on a technical basis, I told you that it had given a trend line breakout and the technical target is 112. But let's say it breaks above 107, then what should be our next resistance on the chart of DXY? So I think I can say, like, roughly I will tell you what the resistance should be. So I'd say, like, yeah, I think this can be a good resistance right over here. It's slightly above that, that is 107.70 to 108.43. So this can be the next resistance on the DXY once we break the current resistance of 107 level. All right, so I'll just mark it and keep it over here for you guys. Yep. All right, so that's going to be the next level of resistance once we break above this. And we also clearly DXY, you can see on a daily basis, it's given a breakout, and it's sooner or later it's going to break above this and attempt to break out, I mean break this level as well. And now we will just check if there is any major news coming tomorrow that can impact our analysis for tomorrow as well. So tomorrow there is in the early, there is only two news. The news coming from the US is very important. We'll definitely have to see it. It can have a big impact. then you have early morning the interest rate decision of New Zealand. Again, that too affects the dollar index, so indirectly it affects the gold as well. So both these news are very important. We'll also see this week if any major news other than Tuesday is coming. So we have. I'm sorry. Yeah, today was a Monday, right? Okay, okay, yeah. So tomorrow these will be the news. Wednesday, you have New Zealand interest rate data. Uh, you have also non-farm employment ADP. You have non-manufacturing PMI. Okay, so Wednesday will be a little bit hectic. Thursday, not much news. Friday also. Friday, it's very important because of NFP data coming, non-farm payroll. It is super super important. All right. So that's what my analysis is for gold for today. So thank you guys, and then have a great day. Then let's see. Hope we can make money tomorrow as well.